All right, let's dive in. Today, we're not just going to talk about networking. We are going to build a practical, step-by-step system for connecting with people right here in Mohave Valley. A system that's actually designed to bring you real, measurable business.
So let's start with the one thing you absolutely have to understand to succeed here. This is the foundation for everything else we're about to cover. In communities like Fort Mohave, Bullhead, and Laughlin, business doesn't just happen because of an ad. It happens because of trust, referrals, and real, personal connections.
Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we'll get into why this is so critical. Then, we'll build out a 90-day plan that you can literally set up in 15 minutes. After that, we'll look at some collaboration ideas that are working right now. I'll give you the exact scripts and tools to make it all easy. And we'll finish up with a challenge you can start today.
First up, why does this matter so much, especially here? Well, in a tight-knit community, it's simple. Your best customers are the people you see around town. The person who knows you, the person who trusts you, that's the person who's going to choose your business every single time.
It really just boils down to this. Visibility creates viability. I mean, think about it. When someone has seen your face out in the community, maybe at a chamber event or a kid's ball game, you're not just a logo anymore. You're a real person. And that familiarity, that's the bridge that turns someone who's just looking into someone who's buying.
Okay, so how do we turn this idea into a repeatable system? That's section 2. We're going to build your 90-day networking plan, and the best part, the setup seriously takes just about 15 minutes. This is all about creating a process you'll actually follow.
And the whole blueprint is beautifully simple. It's just 3 core steps. First, we figure out what success even looks like. Second, we choose where you're going to show up again and again. And third, you lock in the rhythm of your activity. Let's break each of those down.
Step 1 is all about defining your outcomes. We're not talking about vague goals like, I want to meet more people. No, we're talking specific, measurable targets, just like these. How many meetings do you want with qualified partners? And hey, what even is an ideal partner for you? Getting clear on this is what makes sure your effort isn't wasted.
Next up, you pick your rooms. Now these are just the places, physical or virtual, where you'll consistently connect with people. The source material gives 4 great options: chamber events, volunteering for a cause you really care about, simple walkabouts to say hi to neighboring businesses, and industry meetups. You don't have to be everywhere. You just have to be in the right places regularly.
And step 3, lock your cadence. This is what turns networking from something you do when you feel like it into a powerful habit. When you break it down into these simple weekly, monthly, and quarterly actions, you build this incredible momentum over time. It's that consistent rhythm that really creates growth.
Okay, we've got our plan. Now for the really fun part. Section 3 is all about collaboration ideas that are actually working right here in the Valley. We're moving from the why to the how, with some practical plays you can run with other local businesses starting tomorrow.
You know what I love about these ideas is how simple and powerful they are. For a retail shop, a bag stuffer swap with the cafe next door is a total no-brainer. If you're in home services, creating a shared Trusted Pros list builds this amazing referral network. These aren't complicated marketing campaigns, they're just smart, easy partnerships that really work.
All right, let's get into the mechanics. Section 4 covers the tools, scripts, and tracking you'll need. This is how we make your networking efficient, professional, and totally measurable. This is the system that makes sure all your hard work actually pays off. So before you even walk into an event, you need to be conversion ready. These simple assets make it incredibly easy for a new contact to become a customer. A simple one-sheet, a QR code that goes to your key links, a trackable offer code, and a basic event kit. This setup just makes you look prepared and professional. And here you go, your first copy and paste tool, a script for that first outreach. Notice how good this is? It's direct, it shows what's in it for them, and this part is key. It promises you'll do all the heavy lifting. The moment you say 15 minutes max on your end, you've removed almost any reason for them to say no.
This next script is just as important. This is for the follow-up after an event. You immediately say where you met, which makes the connection stronger. Then you give them 2 super simple, concrete ideas. This is how you turn a casual chat into a real business opportunity.
So, how do you even know if any of this is working? You track what actually matters. And you don't need some complicated software. A simple table like this is all it takes. Just track your new contacts, your follow-ups, the collabs you launch, and how many people use that offer code. A quick update once a week, and you'll know exactly what's driving results.
Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room for so many of us. What in the world do you do if you just hate small talk or you feel totally awkward at these events?
It's a huge barrier for a lot of business owners, but luckily, there's a fantastic practical solution.
And here it is, the 7-second intro. It's a simple formula. Say who you are, who you help, and the result you get for them. But the real genius is the immediate pivot to a question. By asking, who's your ideal customer right now, you instantly shift the focus to them. It turns that awkward chit-chat into a valuable business conversation.
And finally, let's quickly cover a few common traps to avoid. You'll probably notice a theme here. The biggest mistakes are inconsistency and a lack of follow-up. Treating events like one-time things, not following up quickly, or making your offers too complicated, all those things will kill your momentum before you even get started.
And that brings us to our final and maybe most important section, your first week challenge. The whole point of this explainer isn't just to give you information, it's to get you into action. So let's put this system to work starting right now.
Look, this whole system doesn't mean a thing without action. So here are 4 clear, totally achievable steps you can take this week. 1. Join one local group. 2. Go to one event and meet 5 new people. 3. Send 5 follow-ups using the exact scripts we just covered. And 4. Pitch one simple collaboration. This is how you start. It's not about theory, it's about building real relationships that build your business, one conversation at a time. So, what's your first step going to be?